Each of us in this room share a common bond. Our fervent desire to achieve, to excel, is a thread that unites us. Whether you're a meeting planner, a consultant, a vendor, an up-and-coming speaker, who doesn't want to be recognized for excellence? The more compelling question is, how do we get there? We're not all born Michelangelo, Michael Jordan, Linda Miles. So just what exactly is it that allows some of us to grow and merge and evolve as a speaker, as a person unquestionably recognized at the top of their game? My answer begins with this. I say you don't have to be a superstar to be a superstar. You just have to want it more and be willing to outwork everybody else. Let me take you back to 1979. Jimmy Carter was the president. Sony had just come out with this new amazing gadget called a Walkman. The Toyota Corolla cost $3,000. Kramer versus Kramer was the best picture of the year. Heath Ledger, Norah Jones, Kate Hudson were born. And your speaker was a senior at the University of Pennsylvania Dental School. And he had just spent the past 40 years getting up early, going to bed late, working through the weekends, because he was determined to be the #1 ranked student in his class. And when those final rankings came out in May of 1980, yours truly was ranked #1, 158. That's right. According to the grades, there were only 6 other students considered worst possible dentists than myself. And I'm pretty sure they rode that short bus to high school. So without any other options, I went back to southern New Jersey to practice dentistry, except a couple negative changes had occurred. Unemployment was 3 times higher than a national average. 25% of my population would fall into the poverty level. USA Today went on to rank my town as the 2nd worst place to live in the United States. My average day had me working on a fisherman, a retired farmer, a checkout clerk at a dollar store. We didn't have any Macy's, Nordstrom's, or Saks Fifth Avenues because we didn't have a market for upscale anything. And yet, a funny thing happened on my way to today. For the past 7 years, I've been lucky enough to be included in Dentistry Today's top clinical educators. And a modest 2,000 square foot building in southern New Jersey is considered by many the gold standard of what a dental practice can be. Ladies and gentlemen, our day today is about overcoming obstacles and still achieving your potential. Because the truth of the matter is, no matter who you are in this room, sooner or later, you're going to deal with obstacles. And if you don't know how to defeat them, they will get in your way of who you could have become. And I promise when you leave here today, you'll take a quantum leap closer to figuring out exactly what you need to do to realize your own dreams and achieve your own goals, whether it's business or personal, whether it's that $1 million income or the perfect personal, professional balance of your dreams. I can help you get there. And the first step in helping you get there is by you embracing the notion that our lives are very much like a CT scan. They're slices of moments, and it takes but one slice, one bad slice, one bad decision, perhaps going all in on your buddy's new business that's too good to be true, or maybe expanding your own business before you really investigate the parameters and the metrics, or even getting into a car that you shouldn't get into. And that one slice will spiral you down into a space that you'd rather not occupy, but now you'll be stuck in for some years to come. And conversely, it doesn't take 5 times as long. It just takes the habit and the practice of pausing at those momentous decision times in our lives. And sometimes the lack of a decision, the lack to go forward, will elevate you to levels of success to which you only dreamed. And that is why you have to take care of and nurture the most valuable assets that any of us will ever own. And that's your body, your soul, and your mind. Your body by what you put into it. You simply can't toxify your body, like I did last night, for 20, 30 years and expect it to peak at peak response when you need it to. Your soul by how you live your life. I subscribe, like I'm sure many of you do, to the positive energy of good karma. In other words, live your life right, whether somebody's watching you or not, and it often comes back to you in good terms when you need it to. And your mind by that inner circle that you've created. Some of you are created what people call dream killers or naysayers. You're surrounded by people full of jealousy, resentment, inferiority. They don't want you to go back to school to elevate your education. They don't want you to take off 6 months, God forbid, or a year, and write that book that you've been wanting to write, because they want you to live in their neighborhood, the neighborhood of mediocrity. But others of you are surrounded by people full of generosity, kindness, and love. And if you don't think your inner circle impacts some of the decisions that we make in life, I think you need to revisit it. Listen, I don't have all your answers, but this much I know is true. If 5 years from now, you're the #1 meeting planner consultant in America, you have a best-selling author, a speaker with too many gigs that you don't know what to do with them, you'll never find true success if you haven't found balance. The most successful person in this room won't be the one with the 7,000 square foot home and 2 foreign cars. It'll be the one that can recall fondly the summers and springs you coached your children's sports teams. It'll be the one that knows the names of your child's BFFs. It'll be the ones of you that took time out for your partner, the one that probably started this journey with you and allowed love to be part of your life. Ultimate success requires a dual commitment to both professional and personal excellence. And it's the one arena where there's no room for compromise. I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, we'll all be measured not by what's in our bank accounts. We'll be measured by how much inspiration we brought. We'll be measured by the belly laughs that we started. And we'll be measured by the joy and love we left in the hearts of others. That's all I got. Thank you. Thank you.